legendary girl Anubha. RM had always been a thinker. From a young age, books and deep conversations fascinated him, and music was his escape. As he grew older, he realized he had a voice that could move mountains. But what he didn't know was how heavy that voice could become. I want to ask you a question. Why you don't support RM as like other members? In the end of this video, you will realize how many hardships RM has faced, and really RM is a very good person. If you support RM, then I am very glad to hear. So please write a heartfelt message for RM in the comments, because today is RM's birthday. A very happy birthday to the great leader RM. Once again, my elder brother, I wish you a very happy birthday, Namjoon Oppa. When BTS first debuted, no one really knew them. 7 boys, tired and desperate, worked endlessly to make a mark in an industry that only cared for the shiny and all very famous. RM as a leader felt a tremendous responsibility. He was the voice of the group, both in music and to the world. He was the translator between Korean culture and the global audience. He was the strength that held the group together when the world seemed determined to tear them apart. Despite the hardships, there were moments of happiness. BTS slowly started gaining recognition. Each small concert, every fan that showed up brought them immense joy. RM, along with his members, worked harder than ever. They laughed, bonded, and promised one another to never give up. The world started noticing their sincerity, and ARMY began to grow. As RM rapped in Dope, "Don't give up. You know you are not lonely. Our dawn is better than our days. So can I get a little bit of hope? Wake your sleeping youth and go." It was this restless passion that fueled them all. Their success began to soar. Albums hit the charts, and their music reached the ears of millions worldwide. RM felt an immense sense of pride and pleasure seeing his members glow under the spotlight they deserved. They performed at sold-out stadiums, received awards, and even spoke at the United Nations about self-love. RM, standing at the podium, spoke words that inspired millions. The boy who once wrote lyrics in his small room was now a global figure of hope. From Persona, his words rang true. "Who the hell am I? I just wanna go. I just wanna fly. I just wanna give you all the voice till I die." He knew he had found purpose, yet that purpose came with its own burdens. But with great success came great pressure. RM often found himself lying awake at night, staring at the ceiling, feeling the weight of expectations crushing him. The fame felt suffocating. Despite all success, RM couldn't help but feel a sense of loneliness. He missed the days when music was just for fun, when he wasn't expected to be perfect all the time. He watched his members struggle under the same pressure, and it broke his heart. He wanted to protect them, but he didn't know how. They were all running towards something, but RM felt they were losing themselves along the way. As he reflected the thought of his lines from Forever Rain, "I wish it rains all day, 'cause when people wouldn't stare at me." It felt easier to hide than to live up to the constant expectations. One day during an interview, RM was asked a simple question: what's next for BTS? It was a question he had been asked 1,000 times, but this time his mind went blank. The words escaped him. For the first time, he didn't have an answer. He felt disappointed in himself, in his inability to lead with confidence. The weight of being the leader, the voice of BTS, was heavier than ever, and for a moment, RM felt like he had failed. The confusion lingered. RM began questioning his purpose. Was he really meant to be a leader? Was this success even worth it if it meant losing himself? He saw his members struggling too, and he wondered if he was doing enough for them. Was BTS really making a difference, or were they just another fleeting sensation? The doubt aided him, leaving him more confused than ever about the path he had chosen. In the quiet moments, the lyrics from Soul echoed in his mind. If love and hate are the same words, I love you, Soul. If love and hate are the same words, I hate you, Soul. The duality of fame, love, and the burden of it all weighed heavy. As the group grew bigger, the expectations from fans, the media, and even the industry became overwhelming. I am worried constantly about the future of BTS. Could they keep going like this? Would they break under the pressure? He didn't want to see the group fall apart, but he couldn't shake the fear that someday they might. The future seemed uncertain, and RM felt the pressure of ensuring it was a bright one. One just for him, but for his brothers in BTS and the millions who looked up to them. His words from Spring Day haunted him. I miss you. When I say that, I miss you more. My heart makes time run like a snowpiercer left alone. I wanna hold your hand. Would everything he built eventually drift away too? One night after a long and exhausting day, RM found himself walking through the streets of Seoul. It was quiet and the night air was cool. He stopped by a small park and sat on a bench, staring at the stars. For the first time in a long while, he felt peace. He took out his phone and saw a message from a fan. It was a simple message, but it said everything he needed to hear. Thank you, RM. Your words saved me. Tears welled up in his eyes as he realized the impact BTS had. It wasn't about fame or success. It was about connection. The music, the message, the love they shared with ARMY. That's what truly mattered. The hope in that fan's words reignited a fire in RM. He didn't have to carry the weight of the world alone. His members, his fans, they were all a part of this journey with him. In that moment, RM knew that no matter how heavy the burden, there was always hope. And as long as there was hope, BTS would keep moving forward together. As he once rapped in Microcosmos, one history is one person, one star in one person, shining with 7 billion lights, 7 billion worlds. The stars he carried weren't a burden, they were the light that guided them all. If you like this video, please leave a comment for RM. I will be really great to hear. Please don't forget to like, subscribe and hit the bell icon. I have made a playlist of my elder brother's birthday. You can check it out in the I button. Thank you so much for watching this video to the very end. Thank you so much. Enjoy your day and enjoy your life.